car would be a plane. A plane or a car would be fucking nuts. Weed. They had weed in the 1600s, bro. It was just not worldwide available, and it wasn't as strong as it is now. Weed's a plant, dude. You think that just became like a thing? A fucking dad pen, a Nick stick, a Zinner. You pack one of these into your fucking lip. I don't give you a fuck. You'll start buzzing, bud. Let me tell you right now, you pack one of these into your fucking lipskis, oh, you're gonna be fucking buzzing, man.
Dude, it worked, man. I introduced my mom to someone else, and whoa.
Oh, he's gonna look different.
Sound like this.
It's not just how you sound.
Oh, I got the new iPhone? What the heck?
I mean,
He just has different colored hair. If I went back in time and then I came back and I had like brown hair, I'd be like, okay. like that I wouldn't give a fuck.
have a new dad. What did you expect?
If he had a new dad, bro, he would look entirely different.
I'm rich? Oh, this is fire. And I've got a maid? Hey.
I would never want a maid. I don't know if that's at all relatable, but like, I would rather clean my house than have some random person come into my house and like touch my stuff and like clean everything. Like or live-in maids. Bro, I had one friend when I was young that was like rich as hell, and he had a live-in maid, and I was just like, yo, isn't this like weird? Like having somebody that like you're not even related to that's just like living in your house. like dead ass just living in your house. And you see them every day. And like, yeah, they make you breakfast, but like you're not related to them. Like at all.
No way! I have a PS5 and an Oculus? Neil's a genius! Yes!
How dare you condemn my and your like mine, but mostly your mother.
What do you want from me?
You promised you would change.
Oh, come on.
Yo, what the fuck is that hairdo?
Lib. Every rich, successful man cheats. You know what you signed up for when you married me.
I married you because I loved you, not so you could betray me every chance you get. This was the last straw. I want a divorce.
Fine. Hope you enjoy losing everything. Did you forget about our little prenup?
I don't care about...
Bro, that's not how a prenup works. How did Darman fuck that up? That's not how a prenup works. Oh my god, bro. Like, why do I gotta explain this business shit to a fucking multi-million subscriber fucking channel? A prenup only protects shit pre-marriage. A prenup is something you sign that basically protects your assets in case of a divorce from before you're married, right? So if you're if you have $1 million when you're married, right, and you sign a prenup, and then you make $10 million while you're married and you divorce, that $1 million is yours, right? That $10 million is not protected by a prenup. That is still in fucking your mutual income, right? That is still up for grabs. When you get a divorce, that shit is split almost 50-50, right? The only shit that's protected is what you had before you had a prenup. But I could be wrong, but I'm almost entirely sure I'm right.
I'm taking Brandon with me.
No, you're not.
Oh, yeah? Well, I wonder what the judge is going to think when I tell him you have been unfaithful our entire marriage.
If you learn nothing.
They won't care. Shocker, right? The judge won't really give a fuck. They'll side towards you, yeah. But, like, you're still not going to get everything.
I have all the money. I have all the lawyers. You have nothing.
Cheating will lead towards the woman if the man cheats. Yeah, no, they'll lean towards the woman in giving them stuff, but like he's still gonna keep the majority of his assets.
It's because I bought for you. This house, your whole little life, it's all mine. And you can believe me when I say that you're never gonna see Brandon again. Now get out of here.
So, how's the new life? Seems like it's,
Terrible.
I think.
I was way off setting my mom up with that jerk. Oh. Jeez, sorry.
Dude, just go back in time.
So, what are you gonna do now? The only thing I can do. Go back in time.
Watch it not work. It's broken. Apocalypse has
Oh my God, what the hell? Oh my God.
Apocalypse has
I've gathered.
We all saw Kane.
So guys, if you have money right now and you want to keep your money, you have to pay it to someone else that they have to have media rank, because the media rank will transfer over to the next season. So if you want to keep your money, pay me right now and I will give your money back next season. So give me all of your money that you want to keep and I'll pay you tomorrow when the season resets. And don't worry guys, I'm not a scammer. Okay, if you have some people paying me some money right now, 175K, 50 mil? Okay, I'll definitely pay that back tomorrow. A million? Yes, guys, keep paying me. 10 million. Yes, chat, I will definitely be paying you guys back tomorrow when the server resets. Yep, 15 million? Wow, this is just great, bro. You're welcome, guys, for doing this for you guys. You're welcome. So tomorrow I'll pay it back. So guys, if you have money right now and you want to keep your
potato farmer. Yo.
You okay, son?
Good night. This is fire, bro.
You okay, honey?
Yeah, thank you, bro. Yo, thank you, bro. I actually wanted. I was just about to ask for it if I could have one of these, bro.
Boo-boo, you good?
Yeah. Yo, thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
A little bit more in the morning.
I'll pay you one, though.
You got comfortable?
Yeah.
Sorry. I love you.
I'm screaming right
You want me
now.
to put this in the fridge?
Yes, please. I was just about to. Yeah, no problem,
Put
bro.
some waters in the fridge.
No problem.
I'll clean this corner, but not right now. I'm gonna wash my face. And I'll want to go to bed.
Bro, you could have gone 1 mile if you just didn't TP trap me, bro, but it's so good for this.
That's right, it's me, Cool Kid. I have returned to
Each of these cars.
Fine, try, I guess. Just send me TP shots.
These are the
They doof like.
I think
Each of these cars is
That's right, it's me, Cool Kid.
Wait, where's my...
on August.
Let's go. First ever Clash Royale clip segment. Let's get it. Let's go. We got Angel versus Sid. .6 out of 10. Sid, I like that you're recognizing that you're playing against a tornado player, so you do a low left goblin barrel. This is what makes Ultimate Champions, bro. You do a low left goblin barrel and bait on his tornado. This is beautiful! 8.3 out of 10. Next clip of the day.
Hey, yo, my life's like a movie, my eyes are like a Uzi jacuzzi. Get the fuck out of the way!
Alright! That's not a good clip. That's just luck! Guys, I don't want to see you getting lucky, bro. That is literally pure luck.
Yo, my life's like a movie.
Wait, but hold on.
My eyes are like a Uzi jacuzzi.
Wait. Why is he even putting down a princess anyways? Sir, there is a boss bandit obliterating your tower. Why are you putting down a princess at the what is she gonna do? 0 out of 10. Next clip. Alright. Goblin barrel. Guys! You used a 6 elixir rocket on a 3 elixir goblin barrel, and you missed the goblin barrel! My God! That might be the worst elixir exchange I've ever seen. 0 out of 10. 0? There's no way a goblin barrel is that threatening. You're telling me you didn't have logs, skeletons, ice spirit, anything? You had to go with rocket. And he missed the rocket. That's the worst part. Yo, Cerrone, if I ever... Oh, wait, it was your enemy. My bad, Cerrone. I was about to ban you. Next giveaway of the day. What am I watching? What am I watching?
I'm not gonna fight the cheated.
Yo, W Farm, bro. Bro, what was that, bro?
What's goody? What's goody, YouTube? What's going on, everybody? What's up, Dr. Donut Nation? Or Donut Nation? Welcome. Record. What else? Briefly is in the
June is when push and pull block basic 2. So that as soon as the update dropped, the next logical
3x doors
was of course a 3x3.
Okay, 3x3 doors are pretty easy if you don't have a middle block.
Fill this corridor with blocks and remove
I can do
them
it
again.
without a middle block.
How hard can it be? Well, clearly not too difficult, as very soon afterwards, we started seeing
he knows how to build the most
3x3
simplest
doors
door.
pop up. But as they were the very first ones, they were of course gigantic. After all, piston doors were a brand new concept, so people hadn't had enough time to get good at them yet. And it didn't help that there were only 11 redstone components at the time, compared to the 68 items in the redstone tabs that—
What? There are not that many redstone items. What? Wait, what do all of these even do? This is a leaf. How does this have to do with redstone? How does a chest boat have to do anything with redstone? Why is there a redstone ore? What does redstone ore have to do with redstone? A leaf? Why is there a leaf? How does any of that have to do with redstone?
tabs today. But despite that limitation, within just a few months, we started seeing much smaller designs popping up, like this one made by C&B Minecraft, one of the OGs of redstone YouTube. And in the months that followed, many more designs like—
Yeah, this is complicated. Like, this is like, you got one redstone dust connected to a block, connected to a redstone, connected to a piston on the side. I couldn't build redstone like this.
It's popped up. Until April of 2012, when a player called I Am Mr. Hello How Are You came along. Yeah, some of the usernames in this video are going to be a bit long and weird. Just bear with me. He blew
leaf works like
everyone's
cables with
designs out of the
observers.
water with a 3-wide 3x3, which was likely the smallest at the time. We're only 10 months into this 14-year journey, and we already have a 3-wide 3x3. Things were progressing incredibly fast, but over the next 2 months, that progress would only get faster, because on June 30th, 2012, exactly 1 year after sticky pistons were added, Deco the Redstoner posted this 2-wide 3x3,
Guys, I have a question.
smoking the competition. This
Is
was
Mumbo
a
Jumbo
massive
actually
jump
good at
down in
redstone?
size, as the 3-wide door was 210 blocks, and Deco's was just 176.
Like, is he competing in this competition? Like, could he make a really small redstone door like this?
And it would have actually been 154 if it weren't for this little bit
Yes.
sticking out the side. But little did people know, this
He's all
wouldn't
right.
last
Oh.
long at all.
Really?
While 2-wide
Some people are
was
saying
achieved
no.
much faster than 3-wide, the next barrier fell even faster.
Yo,
In
Zach's
fact,
Live, thanks so much
this
for the
barrier
$2.
may as well
And thank
have
you,
not
Nelson,
been
too.
there at all.
Thank you.
Because literally, the very next day, on July 1st, 2012, Redstone Innovation dropped an absolute bomb on the door community. A 140 block 3x3 that was just 1 block wide.
Why
it
do
took
you
10 months for the 3-wide
Why do you
barrier
need it to
be
be 1
broken.
block wide,
and
though?
then, in the span of just 2 months, we had made the jump from 3-wide all the way down to 1-wide. And to
Okay.
top it all off, this door didn't even have its own dedicated video. He just casually mentioned it while he was showcasing a bunch of other 3x3s. You know, not like it's a big deal or anything. Now, at this point, it's probably worth mentioning that back in those days, nobody really kept track of records like they do today. There wasn't a publicly available, verified list of this stuff, so it was kind of hard to know if
nowadays there's a verified list of who can build the best redstone door.
what you were looking at was the real deal.
Okay.
And it didn't really help that no one would put smallest in their video titles. They'd always say something like, extremely from the past, or just small 3x3 door. So we can't know for sure what was the smallest at the time. Nobody was super concerned about size. It was more about just posting cool stuff that worked. But with this thing, it had clearly become a race to see who could make the smallest redstone. I mean, Sticky Pistons had only been in the game for a year and a day, and we already had a 1 wide 3x3. Who knew what would come next? So it was around this time that people actually started keeping track of records. But as
Honestly,
it turned out, they may as well have not even bothered for 3x3s.
Honestly, I think I could break the record of whatever there is nowadays. If I just think long enough for like maybe a week straight, I think I could probably beat the record.
This stuff. It's like they it was
Bro,
8 days later, he lowered it
there's probably
again,
only like
all the way down to
what, 10
108.
people in the world that
a
are
jump
trying
that
to
put
make the
him
smallest
miles
piston
ahead
door.
of the competition. And this record stood for a very long time. In fact, it was the longest standing 3x3 record so
Why are you
far.
guys calling me cornballs?
Months went by, and nobody could beat it. 2012 rolled into
Wait, go
2013.
back. This is really confusing. Why in the
Swim.
world is there a boat? Why is there a boat?
He seemed completely untouchable. So why were observers such a big deal? Well, they solved one of Redstone's oldest and biggest challenges. How do you make a sticky piston let go of a block? To do this before observers, you would need one of these circuits, or
I used to
something
build
similar.
those.
When activated,
Wait!
these will generate a
Oh, I used to build these for my doors so that buttons would work as levers. If you're a Redstone pro, you know what I'm talking about.
short redstone pulse that'll make a piston extend and retract very quickly, letting go of its block. This is something that almost every piston door needs.
Cap, why are you saying
generating
cap?
the bottom third. If the first 1y3x3 was the flint and steel that lit the TNT, and if Kriz's record was the TNT bomber, then what Sacred was about to unveil was the orbital strike cannon.
Oh, that's tiny. Yo, that's tiny. Yo, Force taken. Thank you so much for the 10. What is that currency? Thank you so much for the.
Meaning that the redstone is the same size as the piston layout. 56 blocks. A size that people had only dreamed of.
So this is impossible to beat. This is literally impossible to beat because unless there's another way to collect to this block in the middle, it's
a react.
Come on, like that. And then there's no. The slime takes the wall away. And then there's no redstone at all. And then the slime can come back and put the door back. Hey, come on. Like that was pretty smart. That was. Is that good? Is that good? Y'all understand what I'm saying? It has to be one. It is.
Then 5. Then 6. Then 7.
Don't say it.
And then almost 8. Now we've caught up to the present day. Just under 8 years later, Sacred still hasn't been beaten. This
Really,
door
guys?
is where the record breaking stopped. And for one simple reason.
Yeah, why did the record stop?
A door's minimum possible size is entirely determined by its piston layout. And as I mentioned earlier, this thing is layout sized, so it cannot get any smaller than this. Case closed. This old piston layout,
Bro, mine
which
would
we've
be
been
smaller.
using for over 11
Mine
years
would be
now,
smaller,
has
bruh.
given everything it
0.
possibly can. There are no further improvements that can be made to it. So, in situations like this, there's only one way to beat the record. Make a smaller layout. But of course, that's way easier said than done. The top door makers knew all too well that this was the only way to be Sacred. So you can bet they tried. Many times. But none of them could make a smaller layout.
Yo, I'm actually, a lot of ideas are coming to my head right now. Like, I'm thinking of a lot of different ways to beat this. I feel like...
Purple, you're saying that smaller layouts do exist? So what better at making
redstone. So they just don't.
Bro, no, not true, bro. Dumb? Are you dumb? It goes too far because they're counting how many.
Prove it's possible to finish the door by, you know, finishing it. And if you can't do that, then your layout isn't viable. Layout that's actually possible to wire, which adds yet another layer of two things.
Way.
That is why Sacred's record has stood for
Then
so
why
long.
are there still 5 minutes left?
That is just how unimaginably difficult this thing is to beat. It is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the greatest redstone records ever.
Cap.
And so, as the years have gone by with no new record, just
like
by this. So they recruited him onto their team. But before long, another redstoner called Brickcrafter saw what they were doing and revealed that he had also been trying to break the record, and that he'd actually made that exact same piston layout weeks ago. So he joined the team too. Now they had a crack
Why
team
do they need
of
a team of
top
4 people?
redstoners. It was like they had assembled the Redstone Avengers
I want to see the leaderboard of
finally
this
beat
thing.
this record once and for all. And so, they got to work. Over the next several days, they threw together many different prototypes. Some were promising, and others were dead ends. And as they were working away, word got around that they were going for the 3x3 record. So they had a little bit of an audience watching them.
Wait, you know what I just realized? Slime blocks are not allowed, right? Bruh. Villagers? A dragon fireball? What else? Oh, bro. Yo. What? Do you have to wait for the villagers to throw each other food? Is that how it works? No, tell me how it works. I want to see how it works. You're not even gonna mention how that works. Let me just, I'm gonna look at the door and I'm gonna explain to you guys how it works. I'm gonna figure it out. Guys, so let's question how this thing works. This is what we need to figure out. And I want you all to put on your thinking caps for this as well. Because I maybe need your guys' help to explain some things. All right, so the question is, how does this door open? Well, great question. First, you press the button on this. What is that, a furnace? What is that? Is that a... Okay. Oh, I know what it is.
Apocalypse has a VR.
This is the newest, official, largest
new
didn't have. They ended up building a much
tiny,
smaller
bro.
version of that logo. Upside down. That's right. They accidentally built it with the top facing towards the south, which of course didn't match up with any of the other Obsidian symbols across the map. After that blunder, drama in the group would eventually cause the core members of the Imperials to leave, and in 2022, those members would start a new group called the Collective.
Boom,
This
and that's
was
what they're
also
building
when
now?
they came up with a new design called Collective Sky, which was based off an ancient symbol called the Seed of Life, which has multiple meanings depending on who you ask.
Isn't it crazy? These 2B2T players really think they're like, I don't even know. Something about these 2B players, I don't even know how to describe them. But like, I don't even know how to describe it, bro. Like, they don't think they're cool for this. I don't know. Maybe they think they're really smart. I don't know. I don't know how to describe these 2B players. They're just like, I don't know.
Or more recently,
No, that's crazy because I go to spawn and I see this massive thing of obsidian.
Quest.
I don't know what the BEP stands for.
Of structure was
spent
$1 on 200 double chests of shulkers containing duped
He had to spend IRL money for this $500.
ender chests, plus 20 of his own, which, if mined, would equal over 164 million blocks of obsidian. Just barely enough to complete this project. Now, before I get to how this structure was actually built, I want to quickly obsidian, plus some other supplies for 1,000 tons. All of the obsidian he lost.
Oh my
God. 120 dubs actually happened. Only
the update was 2 years ago
for that massive 220 dub stash of obsidian to get found and griefed.
The $500 he spent is lost. Oh no, that's so sad.
Due to the Randar exploit. Tosca had no choice
Oh, that's
but to
actually so sad.
repurchase all of the obsidian he lost.
Oh my
And with
gosh.
some financial help from his friend Henky MC1, they bought a new batch of obsidian, plus some other supplies, for 1,000.
Can't they just get the blocks themselves? They spent $1,000 on a 2B2T. This is what I mean by the 2B2T players, bro. Like, something's different about them.
$215. This is no doubt an insane amount of money to be spending on blocking. At least.
And
in my
also, like, I have a, I can definitely believe that that's just a lie. Like, I can believe that they just didn't spend any money on that.
But finally, everything was in place, and it was time to build the structure. And thanks to the increased amount of obsidian,
Like, not a lie from the guy who made this video, but they could have just been lying about the fact that they're like, oh yeah, I bought it.
got from the item shop, plus 3 million obsidian generated per day from Mushek's obsidian farm, it was decided at the last minute that the size of the build would increase to 40,000 blocks wide and around 207 million blocks of obsidian. And
Oh
their
my,
goal
they need sea lanterns on it too? Why?
was to get it done in
What's the point of having the sea lanterns intertwined with it?
30 days, which was an absolutely insane time frame. How the group was able to accomplish this was, of course, by using bot accounts that placed obsidian in the correct spots on the 2B2T map, which was
But how do the bot accounts get the obsidian?
based on this mathematical equation that defines the entire structure. You heard that right. A new mathematical formula was created for a Minecraft build.
Yo,
now I want to show you the
that's
interactive
impressive.
map that was used to help visualize the progress and show which
Leaderboard?
was placed the most obsidian. You can see that some people went absolutely insane with this, and literally had dozens of accounts logged in on their computers 24/7 just.
I love this. No, this is what I like. Like, if this guy is doing this and he's not there to brag and he's just, this is him playing Minecraft, like, focused, and he doesn't brag, like, yeah, dude, I got 20 Minecraft accounts open. This is just what he does, like, and he's chill. He's a chill guy. He's not, like, mean to people. This is awesome. This guy is awesome. Dude, I feel like that's so cool.
Placing up.
Oh my
Now,
gosh.
here's a live look at one of those computer screens, which in this case shows 24 bot accounts building the structure in real time. All of what you see on
That
screen
is actually
is
cool.
completely automated with the help
And he
of
had to
various
buy all these Minecraft accounts. Look at this. $25 spent on that account. $25 that account done. $25, 25.
mods and tools.
Or how much is
like
Minecraft
Baritone,
nowadays? 30?
Player, Zenith Proxy, and a fully custom Meteor client plugin made specifically for this project by a group member named Evelyn that communicates with a central server to determine
So you
where
like
to place
cheaters?
blocks, but also
You're allowed
keeps
to
track
cheat on
of
this
who
server
is
on
placing
2B2T.
them. One thing you may have noticed is that the bots appear to place blocks without having to be in view of another block's surface.
Right.
This was basically taking advantage of what is called an air place exploit that allows these kind of block placements, which results
And the anti-cheat
in
isn't
faster
that good, I
placement
guess.
speed, and for the ability to place shulkers under the logo to aid with restocking obsidian in the bot's inventories. Now, in my opinion, this is the coolest part. If a bot ran out of obsidian, it would first place a bed to set its spawn point, then it'll send a request to the central server
They have pearl stasis chambers
to load a pearl
Yo!
at a secret restocking location.
How did somebody code all of this? That is insane.
The obsidian is then restocked.
Oh
all
my
put into an ender
gosh.
chest. The player dies, respawns at the bed, and then resumes placing.
Now, how
all
long is it going to
without
be
any
until
human
this entire build is filled in with obsidian?
interaction. So if they
Like, you know
were-
how the old biggest build that was like that triangle thing got filled in with a square? How long till this gets filled in? Because if it only lasts a year, bro, I would be so sad. I'd be like, bro, I spent months making this program and buying all these Minecraft accounts.
using bots, why the short time frame of just 30 days? Well, it all comes down to the limitation of 2B2T's queue. Without a priority queue subscription, it would simply take too long waiting through the queue to get into the server and make progress. But a subscription costs $20 per account.
Oh my, and he had
per
to, but
month.
he also had to pay the subscription to play 2B2T, bro.
In this
per
case,
account.
36 bot accounts were used to build the structure, which would mean paying Housemaster over $700. If they couldn't finish within that
Wait, that's
single
funny.
month, that number would be even more.
And of course, reality struck, and the project took a total of 40 days and 8 hours to
Oh my, if it took 40 days, that means they had to pay for 2 months. Bruh.
which meant that they had to repurchase priority queue for at least a few of the bot accounts. And at the end of the day, it cost the group over $1,000 on priority queue
Just for the Obsidian
now,
build?
Even though this project took a
That's
bit longer than expected, 40 days
cool.
is still an insane time frame for placing 207 million Obsidian. Now, because this was built on 2B2T, you might have asked, has it been griefed yet?
Yes!
Well, in the months after, the build pretty much hasn't seen any huge dent in regards to griefing.
Okay.
Well, good luck griefing the largest known build on 2B2T, made from Obsidian,
Aura.
which takes
Wait, I
forever
wanna
to
check this
break,
out.
and at world height,
I'm gonna
so you
join and
can't
check this
lobcast
out.
or wither it. The only way to
This is the most about. Oh, I found it. Oh my, it's still going. Okay, well, let's keep going. This is massive. Oh, you can't see. Oh my. I'll put it back. I'm sorry.
In this video, I will be
What you're looking at is an orbital strike cannon, perhaps one of Minecraft's most sophisticated machines, using multiple TNT dupers in unloaded chunks to build a payload, a literal nuke that can be sent anywhere in the world. What you're looking at here is not a single piece of TNT, but 5,200 compressed into a single block, hovering hundreds of blocks above the ground, lagging up and down as the server struggles to handle the sheer magnitude. This machine is so powerful, there's a delay between seeing the explosion and it actually happened. This machine has been attempted multiple times on lifesteal, and only a handful of shots have ever been fired. Me and my team call ourselves Team Apocalypse. This name wasn't randomly picked. We've been planning this since the beginning of the server,
Pierce
and are
SB7
attempting to completely level spawn within the first week of life. We did this all without shulker boxes or a light trail. On the first week of the server, with our farms being griefed and being hunted the entire time. This is the story of the fastest built orbital strike cannon in history.
Let's go. W Wreckrat, bro. Wait, this is gonna be insane.
To continue our mission of building the orbital strike cannon, today me and Clown are meeting up to get some wither skulls. So I'm just kind of waiting in a hole.
Why does he need wither skulls?
There he is. I know VC. Okay. Okay, this has.
What? Oh, guys, I'm gonna be so rich now.
What is good, Donut Nation? Today we're watching video of this guy who dug in a straight.
I'm a tug of war, the strongest man on earth, or 100 kids. 3.
The 100 kids.
You do not have
Yo, you're getting
cancer.
cancelled.
You don't have cancer.
I do. I'm dying. I'm dying.
No,
I'm
you're
dying,
not.
I'm dying.
Keep your elytras, bro.
Dying.
You know what? I'll keep them for you because I don't trust you to.
Hey. Oh, yo, not. Oh, give me back your. I just took your e-chest. I have your entire life. I have everything in
No. Put it back. Put it back.
I have everything.
No, put it back.
I have all the lights.
Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Put it.
I'm hiding it.
Okay, I got it. No.
I get them.
No, give it back. Give it back. Actually, give it back. Give it.
Inflation lacking.
They're gone. I slashed them. There's no.
My holy chest! My holy chest!
Your entire chest is gone. Your entire chest is gone. It's gone. I took it, bro. It's gone.
Get out! You do not have
Yo, you're getting
cancer.
cancelled.
You don't have cancer.
I do. I'm dying.
No, you're not.
I'm dying.
Keep your elytras, bro.
Dying.
You know what? I'll keep them for you because I don't trust you to.
Hey. Oh, yo, not. Oh, give me back your. I just took your e-chest. I have your entire life. I have everything in
No. Put it back. Put it back.
I have everything.
No, put it back.
Put it back. I'm hiding it.
Okay, I got it. No.
I get them.
No, give it back. Give it back. Actually, give it back. Give it.
Inflation lacking.
They're gone. I slashed them. There's no.
My holy chest! My holy chest!
Your entire chest is gone. Your entire chest is gone. It's gone. I took it, bro. It's gone.
Get out! You do not have
Yo, you're getting
cancer.
cancelled.
You don't have.
They're gone. I slashed them.
How are you even supposed
Welcome back.
Bro, what? Wait, am I live? Bro, nobody told me it was open. Wait, how is everybody? Wait, why is everybody already online? Wait,